Hi guys, this is Greg with Best Choice Trailers. Today we're going to take a walk around a Trac 7x14, 14,000 pound, heavy duty, low profile gooseneck dump trailer. Everything you see on this particular unit is stock. This is a 2019 model. And the reason for the video today, we're taking a look at the new 2019 model Trac. This has got a few upgrades on it. In particular, it's got the new I-beam frame, or I should say not I-beam frame, but I-beam neck. And it's got the front full width toolbox. It used to be a cold rolled form neck, now it's an I-beam, and it used to be a regular dump style box, not a full width box. So a couple nice features they added for this year. Trac's always done the dual jack setup up front, so you got dual 12K jacks. Also standard would be a gooseneck spring loaded coupler. It's got 2 set bolts on the neck, of course your safety chains, and then it's got a 7-pin sealed wiring harness. 7 pins pretty much what's standard on all trucks nowadays. So again, it is an I-beam neck. It's got a gusset plate in the neck as well as an I-beam made in the USA. Now one thing a lot of other manufacturers don't do on the neck that we like on this would be the gusset that you see going from the vertical to the horizontal. Also see a nice clean bead of weld. Trac's attention to detail on these is pretty strong. So again, these jacks are a bolt-on, not a weld-on, so if you ever need to replace it, it's easy to do so. It is a full-width box. It does lock. On the right-hand side, you'll notice, besides the NATM tag on these, you'll see the 110-volt charger that integrates. Simply plug house current into that, and it'll charge your battery. It's got a KTI pump. It's also got a Deca battery, and it's got a built-in 110-volt charger. So I'm going to grab the cord. It's got a 20-foot cord with a power up, power down. Another little attention to detail on these, they put the grease zert on the hinges in the back. A little detail we see over time. Sometimes those get seized up and don't work, so appreciate their attention to that detail. It's got the bulkhead front and rear, bulkhead being the vertical coming out the front. A couple key details on that. Of course, it is at the front and rear. One of the key details that would help assist with would be a sideboard extension. You can easily drop a 2x12 down in. A couple other ancillary benefits. You've got a tarp holder that integrates into the front, and then of course at the back you've got a integrated light, so you can see your lights a lot better in the rear bulkhead. Of course, it is all LED lights. New for 2019, they beefed up the rear hinges. Of course, you got your zerts, and it's got a heavier duty hinge setup, and it's also got your grease zerts on the door. This is a combo spreader gate, so it'll barn door or it'll spread. And Trac's done undermount ramps, and also new for 19, they've made the ramps just a hair wider. Now, one nice thing Trac set up, there is no door on this, which makes it nice. Simply roll pin 90 degrees and go. So nice setup, well thought out. Also new for 19, they beefed this back bar up. In fact, the whole rear gate assembly got a lot of attention. So that rear hook style got a little bit of love this winter. And then also they're doing a rolled top edge. So unlike a side that's formed down, this rolls all the way back. And I assume the logic behind that is that back door takes a beating, so that'll help support the door in the event of spreading stone or similar. So again, their door does go all the way around and wraps back to the side of the trailer. Standard would be a 235/80 R16 10-ply radial tire. It's got brakes on both axles, forward adjusting brakes. It's also got easy Lube Hubs. So behind that black cap, you can service your brakes with simple hand tools, just a grease gun and a flat-bladed screwdriver to take the cap off. It does have an integrated side step as well as an integrated spare tire mount. Now the keyway going down the side of the trailer give a lot of strength to this particular unit without adding a lot of additional weight. And you also notice that the stake pockets integrate into the sides. It's also got rope rings going down the side to hook a bungee cord to a tarp kit. Tarp kit's not standard on this, but all the provisions for it are. Other attention to detail on this, Trac silicones between the bed and the bed frame, as well as other parts on this particular unit. They do that to help keep rust out of some of those harder to reach places. Now, an underbody tool tray on this is standard. This is available with a few different hoists. Shown here is a dual ram. It's got dual 3x30 cylinders. Of course, your ramps, as shown, are undermount ramps. This unit's going to get a little bit more than a 45-degree dump angle. Of course, you've got hydraulics on both sides. Show you how they can seal the wiring. It's all grommeted, ran inside the frame. It's all sealed. And then on the brake connections, everything is a sealed brake connection. Of course, this is a slipper spring suspension. At the end of the ramps, they use a 1/2-inch plate instead of a 1/4, and that helps keep from bending these ramps over time. If the ramp were to bend, a lot of times it's at the very end that takes the highest stress load. So again, little attention to detail, they put a 1/2-inch plate in that area. You also notice this is a 4-inch bed frame, and that's a full 4-inch cross member. Many in the industry are going to use a 3-inch cross member on a trailer like this. They also use a double frame. So this has a heavy wall main frame with an underframe bridge underneath. Many will just use a single frame. So take a look at that when you're comparing to different units in the market. Of course, this is powder coated, and this has the new bullet style LED lights. Let me give you one more look at this. So yeah, it's about a 45-degree angle. It's offered in a scissor and a telescopic hoist as well. Generally, your dual rams are just a hair cheaper, and because of that, generally they end up being the most common. My name's Greg at Best Choice Trailers. If you have any questions on this or any of our other trailers, feel free to give us a ring at 717-220-4220, or you can visit us at bestchoicetrailers.com.